Drama.
Chag Sameach, everyone. Happy festival of Shavuot. We welcome you to Temple Akiba's service for Shavuot and for Confirmation 2021. Woo-hoo! What a meaningful moment this is right now. These 14 students, I'm gonna start crying. These 14 students have come through our community and have affirmed what it means to be a deepened, to have a deep mind and a broad soul, and to ascend to this moment of confirmation. It's particularly meaningful that we can be here in person at their temple, at your temple, to celebrate in this sacred space. For those who are here via Zoom, we welcome you. If you're not as familiar with us, I'm Rabbi Zach Shapiro, here with Cantor Lonnie Freilich and our cantorial intern, Liz Baseman. But the truth is, most of this service, we're gonna be stepping aside because these young people have truly gone above and beyond to create a very meaningful experience for all of us. Cantor, do you want to say something about the music that we're doing?
Of course. So our confirmands will be leading us through most of our service, but there's plenty of opportunities for songs that we're going to be singing for all of us to participate in, and we hope that you will engage with this service and show all of our confirmands your love by singing and participating.
So we're going to open on page 2 with the singing of Hine Matov. And I want you to sing this like you've never sung it before, because it's so good. It's so good that we're here together as family.
Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad.
We invite forward Zachary Rosenberg to offer his speech. And whenever our young people come up here, they can take their masks off.
Ah, thank you. Finally. Woo!
Hi, I'm Zachary Rosenberg. I'm a link in the chain of the Jewish community. I've been coming here to Temple Akiba for 9 years. I've loved being a part of this community, whether it is going to services or spending time with friends at resident camp. I love being a Jew, and it is an important part of my life today. I see myself connected to all Jews in the way that we strive to go on against all odds. We as a people have had the ability to persevere through terrible things. We have survived persecution, Holocaust, and many more horrible things. I feel that as a people, we have the ability to strive on no matter what terrible treatment we may be receiving. The Jewish religion is a very special part of my life. I find the lessons that we have learned here at Temple Akiba will stick with me for the rest of my life. I also always enjoy celebrating holidays with my family. I'm proud to be a Jew, and it makes me a lot of who I am. I have always been interested in our people because the Jews have gone through a pattern throughout history. This pattern happens to start with the Jews being very successful in whatever place it may be. Then some sort of issue comes about in that state, whether it be the Black Plague in places like Spain or being defeated in World War I when it comes to Germany. The final step of this pattern are the Jews being blamed for the issue and are punished for that. The thing is that the Jewish community has survived through all this. This brings up my point of why being a Jew is special to me. It always is great to know that one major Jewish aspect of myself is knowing when I fall down, I will be able to get back up. I also for many years have participated in many things that have to do with the Jewish community. I love every year spending Hanukkah and Passover with my family. It is always fun to spend time with each other and eat food together. I've been going to Hebrew High here at Temple Akiba for the last few years. And every week through the lessons we learn in Sarah, Leah, and Rabbi's classes, I feel more connected to the Jewish community. My favorite part of what I do as a Jew is Akiba's resident camp. I've now been going to this camp for 6 years, and this summer will be my 7th. I always love getting 12 days out at camp away from the rest of society. I love embracing my Jewish faith at camp through the fun activities and the great Shabbat services. I also love spending a ton of time with my friends at camp. Those are just some activities I partake in within the Jewish community. I would like to thank some people now for getting to this point in my life. Thank you to my fellow friends and confirmation class. I would like to thank Sarah, Leah, Cantorlani, Rabbi Shapiro, and Temple Akiba for great experiences within the Jewish community. I would like to thank my family as well. Thank you all for coming to our special confirmation service today.
Beautiful. We're now going to ask for Camille and Rafi to come forward and bring your taluses with you, Camille and Rafi. Camille, go first. Do the reading. Reading.
Whoever wrapped in a talit in one's youth will never forget taking it out of the soft sack, opening the folded talit, spreading it, kissing the border along its length, sometimes embroidered and sometimes embossed. Afterwards, a great sweep over the head, like the heavens, like a chuppah, like a parachute. Afterwards, folding it around one's head, as if playing hide and seek, and then wrapping the body in it tight, letting it fold you like a cocoon, and then opening it like wings for flying.
Rafi.
And why are these stripes not black and white squares like a chessboard? Because squares are finite without hope, and stripes come from infinity and go on to infinity like the runways at the airport, so that the angels may land and take off. When you wrap yourself in a talit, you cannot forget coming out of a swimming pool or the sea and being wrapped in a great towel and casting it over one's head and wrapping it in tight, and shivering a little and laughing and blessing.
So we're going to ask the entire confirmation class to rise as we do the blessing for putting on our talit. You guys ready? Baruch Eloheinu Asher Kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatef batzitzit. All right, you guys can have a seat. Thank you. It's now an honor to call forward Randy Bischoff, not as a mom of the confirmation class, but as our incredible Senior Director of Education, to light our Yom Tov candles. Randy, the miracle will be if they stay lit in this outdoor setting. Let's see what we can do. We'll try one more, and otherwise it'll be the light in all of our hearts. Okay, the lights inside of us. Let's.
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Yom Tov.
Thank you so much, Randy. Continuing now on page 3, we invite Benjamin Bischoff to come forward for the Yom Tov Kiddush. We invite the congregation, if you're able, to please rise. Everyone?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol am, v'ramemanu mikol lashon, v'kiddushanu b'mitzvotav. Vatiten lanu Adonai Eloheinu be'ahava moadim lasimcha, chagim uzmanim lasason, et yom chag hashavuot hazeh. Zeman kerutenu matan toratenu mira kodesh, zecher litziat mitzrayim, kivanu vacharta veotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim, umoadei kodshecha, besimcha uvsason hinchatanu, Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh Yisrael v'hazmanim.
Yasher koach.
Yasher koach.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Yeah. Please be seated, everyone, except for Bryce Gray, who's going to come forward to offer our next speech.
Hello, my name is Bryce Gray, and I am a link in the chain of Judaism. I first became a part of the community when I attended a Kibbutz Day camp when I was a kindergartner. This year marks my 11th year being a part of this community, where I have made many friends and found the Jew in myself. One of the ways I bring Judaism into my life is by chanting the Torah on special occasions. This makes me feel connected to Jews around the world, and it makes me feel holy. It feels like an honor to be able to chant from this sacred text. Another way I bring Judaism into my daily life is by celebrating special Jewish holidays. One of my favorite annual events is the family Hanukkah party my family hosts every year. Everyone brings delicious Jewish foods. Every family lights one candle on the menorah, and then all the kids open gifts. It's a tradition we've had since my older sisters were born 20 years ago. I'm connected to those who came before me by my Hebrew name, which is Alion Yishai. I am named after my great uncle Albert, who was a camera operator for CBS for over 30 years. He was very close to his siblings and very connected to his family. I was also named after my great-grandfather Julius, who escaped from Russia during the Russian Revolution. He was a pharmacist in Chicago and owned the pharmacy where he worked. He was very hardworking and an amazing father to his 2 children. When I grow up, I hope to be similar to my great-uncle Albert and my great-grandfather Julius. As time passes, I hope that in 50 years, Judaism in general becomes more connected to social justice and more service-oriented, helping others and for reaching out to the less fortunate. I have been impacted by many Jewish lessons and concepts. I have amazing memories of my conversations with my Rabbi Shapiro before my bar mitzvah. We talked about many important topics. He taught me that it's okay to question things and that's important to wrestle with the Torah. Also, during a Kibbutz High, Rabbi has told us that the Torah can answer any question that you have. At first, I didn't believe that because it sounds so far-fetched. My question was, what will I be like when I'm older? Then he started flipping pages until I said to stop. He then went down the page until I told him to stop. He then read the passage. To me, it seemed like it didn't have anything to do with my question. But he explained that if you think harder about it, it's all about perspective, point of view, and the passage was related to what I was asking. This taught me to always see everyone's perspective and not just my own. Thank you, Rabbi, for that lesson. I have many people to thank for helping me to get where I am today. Thank you so much, Rabbi Shapiro and Cantor Lonnie, for teaching me so much about Judaism and for always helping me along the way. Thank you to the wonderful Akiba Camp community, including Robin and Randy, and all of my camp counselors over my 10 years of being a camper and 1 year being a counselor in training. I have so many wonderful camp memories that I will remember always. I want to thank my wonderful sisters, Shelby and Kayla, for always supporting me, even if we sometimes argue a lot. I've learned so much from them. Finally, I want to thank my moms for always having my back and for their constant love and support and for always encouraging me to do my best. I am so proud of myself for this wonderful accomplishment, and I know that it's not the end of my Jewish education, but rather the beginning of my Jewish adulthood. Thank you.
Wow. Beautiful. Yasser Tov. Sophia.
Okay. Judaism means different things to different people. It has to do with having a sense of purpose and peace and feeling connected to something bigger than ourselves. It allows you to explore who you are in a safe and connected environment. I am lucky to be connected to Judaism. Being Jewish is not just a religion, but a culture, heritage from our past. No matter where we live or how religious we choose to be, we are united by a common heritage, the sense of belonging. Judaism represents a connection to tradition. I learned so many traditions from home and Temple Akiba. Celebrating holidays with friends and family, having lots of people over for the break fast, and Shabbat dinners are all important traditions that my family does that I want to continue. I want to carry on making the family recipes like wolfla and matzo ball soup and pass them on to my future family. A tradition I came to appreciate at Temple Akiba is a bat mitzvah. I was the first girl in my mom's family to have a bat mitzvah. For a long time, and still today, some women are not allowed to read from the Torah or have a bat mitzvah. I am very passionate about women's rights and equality, and I want to continue to show other girls that they can too have a bat mitzvah, lead services, and be entitled to equal rights. I'm going to ensure that my future family will have fulfilling experience of a bat mitzvah that I did. I'm very proud of being Jewish and of my history. For me, it's important that we remember our ancestors and our history, especially the Holocaust. I want to make sure that people are continue to learn and talk about and remember the 6 million Jews, plus all the other people that died during that time. It's my goal to ensure no one forgets this terrible event, and that by keeping the memory alive, it will prevent this from ever happening again. I would love to decrease the anti-Semitism, and I can do my part by educating others about Judaism and acting in a way that respects my religion. If I accept, Maintaining Jewish survival is a very important link in my chain. My Jewish journey would not be complete without the love and support of my family, friends, Rabbi Zach, Cantor Lonnie, Randy, Temple Akiva, and everyone else who has supported me along the way. So thank you guys so much. No matter what I do in my life, I will always be connected and respect my Jewish roots. I am comforted by the fact that I am Jewish no matter what. I will be a link in the chain of Judaism by ensuring that the traditions I learned at home and at Temple continue, and make sure the Jewish link doesn't end with me but only gets stronger.
Beautiful. Liz?
As we gather and we listen to the wonderful words of these wonderful confirmands, we take a moment and sing a new song unto God, Shiru Ladonai. Sing unto God all the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru Ladonai kol haaretz. Shiru, shiru Ladonai shir chadash. I will sing unto God a new song.
Thank you, Liz. Sloan.
Hi, my name is Sloan Savitt, and I'm a link in the chain of Judaism. As I got older, Judaism became more and more prominent in my life. I started to TA at Sunday school, CIT at camp, and became more involved in other Jewish organizations like NIFTY and the RAC. I became connected with both Jews at my temple, other Jews in California, and even Jews across the country. All of these experiences have helped to mold the way I experience Judaism and how I'm a link in the chain. Judaism has given me access to so many long-lasting friendships that I hope to keep forever. I've been able to connect with friends that I've been close with for over 8 years, go to camp, and learn important values that I'll keep with me forever. There are so many aspects to Judaism, and I feel more connected to some than others. Jewish people around the globe have different cultural practices, different views, wear different clothing, and have different ways of expressing their faith, but I still feel connected through our common belief in Judaism. There are quite a lot of Jewish lessons I've learned over the years. One that really stuck with me was the phrase "tzedek, tzedek, tirdof." In English, this means justice, justice, you shall pursue. I'm reminded of this saying often, especially when thinking about the issues that so many people face daily. I think this belief strongly relates to doing my part in making the world a better place. I can be a link in the chain by encouraging those around me, along with being encouraged to make lasting change. Lastly, I want to thank everyone who has supported me so far. I want to thank my parents and my sister for always being there for me, along with Rabbi and Cantor for supporting me from Sunday school all the way to confirmation. I also want to thank all of my past religious school teachers, including Sarah and Leah, for helping me become the Jewish adult I am today. Thank you.
Camille.
Hi, I'm Camille. I am a link in the chain of Judaism because I continue to practice its traditions. I feel connected to other Jews during holidays and on Shabbos, because when I say a prayer and light a candle on those evenings, I know that all around the world there are other Jews saying the same prayer, even if it might be to a different tune. I am also a link between past and future generations of Jews as I inherit the traditions of my ancestors and pass them down to my children. Because of this, I want to thank my bubby and my mother and the other Jewish women in my family who've enabled me to feel such a strong connection to those who came before me. I also want to thank my co-confirmands for making this year and all the years before it so fun. And thank you to Rabbi and Cantor and Leah for your guidance throughout this year and the years before, and for giving me the opportunity to chant Torah knowing that I haven't had my bat mitzvah here. Thank you.
Thank you, Camille. Sloan, if you'll come back up to offer the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitgada v'yitgada shemei Rabba. Be'almal divrach yiruteh v'yamlik malchuteh. B'chayechon u'yom echon u'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, ubizman kariv, v'imeru, amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevara, le'alam alal me'amaya, yitbarach, yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitba'ar, v'yitraman, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitale, v'yitalal, shemei dekudasha, prehu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirchata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiram belmo, v'imeru, amen.
Beautiful, Sloan. Thank you. Adam Sondick.
Okay. Hello, my name is Adam Sondick. To start off, I wanted to say why Judaism is special to me. It connects my family together, and over the years I have met so many friends through Judaism who I never would have known without it. And though being Jewish, I feel connected to people around the world, like Camille said. Also, I love Jewish food so much. I love going to the deli with my family and eating bagels. And one thing that I really value in Judaism is the amount of music that I've experienced from a young age. I think it really got me interested in music as I went to Sunday school and camp hearing so many songs. And now music is a big part of my life. I think being Jewish has also helped me be more caring about environmental issues as I try to make my family adopt more sustainable practices, but it's a big challenge. Also, I would be more boring if I wasn't Jewish, as it is one of my defining characteristics. And for all these reasons, Judaism is important to me. And okay. I am a link in the chain of Judaism, and I really want to carry it down with my family because it is a great religion and culture. Also, when I go to college, I'm excited to participate in Hillel after seeing a presentation at Monday School. And recently, in light of all the events happening in Israel, I think we should all reflect on what being Jewish means to us personally, because being Jewish means different to everybody. For example, being Jewish means something different for us, and it means something different for Orthodox people, and it also means something different for people who aren't Jewish. And I think it's really important for us to educate others about what's happening and stop misinformation, because the truths are always very twisted. And yeah, but on a lighter note, I want to thank all the people responsible for my Jewish learning. I'm thankful for all the Sunday school teachers I probably annoyed, and to all my friends for being together for all these years, like 10 years. Also to Rabbi Kander for being so nice and helpful all the time. So yeah, that's it.
We're going to invite everyone to please rise. Confirmands, please rise for our formal call to worship, the Baruch Hu. Kendra, which one do you want to do?
Do that. La 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 la. Adonai
except for Aaron Cayetano.
Hello, hello. Oh, all right, cool. Hi, my name is Aaron Cayetano. A few weeks ago, the rabbi asked us to explain what makes us a Jew. I thought about it for a while, but I seriously had no clue. Was it going to religious school on Monday, or was it chanting prayers in the temple on Sunday? I was stuck and didn't know what to do. How can it be that I don't know what makes me a Jew? So I thought about it longer and a little harder this time. And I thought, what about what makes me a Jew? And I put it in a rhyme. Celebrating holidays with my fam, or playing football with Ben, Josh, Jonah, and Jaden before 6 p.m. Chanting Torah and singing prayers, eating yummy meals at many different seders. There are many more things that make me a Jew, but I'll keep it short so that I don't bore you. When thinking about a chain, there are many individual pieces, but when you have friends and family, the individuality goes away, as we heard in all those speeches. So I asked myself again, what makes me a Jew? And then I realized, every single one of you.
One more speech.
So I've heard that this is a favorite song here at Temple Akiba. So I need your help for this one, especially when we get to all those animals. Because as we just heard, all of this is very good. When God made the world, God made it full of light. The sun to shine by day, the moon and stars by night. God made it full of life. Lilies, oaks and trout, tigers and bears, sparrows, hawks, and apes. And God took clay from earth's four corners to give it the breath of life. And God said, this is very good. This is very, very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. This is very good. This is very, very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. Man, woman, and child resemble God. Like God we love, like God we think, like God we care, like God we love, like God we think, like God we care. This is very good. This is very, very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. This is very good. This is very, very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. Man, woman, and child resemble God.
Jaden, Knopf, come on up.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jaden Knopf. I'm up here to talk to you about how I see myself as a link in the chain of Judaism and what Judaism means to me. Frankly, I'm not that big on the religious part of it, but I do like the sense of community that Judaism creates. My family has been a part of this temple for years, and I have come here all my life. I always love participating in programs that the temple has with my friends. Some of my favorite memories of hanging out with friends are at resident camp. Every year at resident camp, I participate in incredibly fun activities with people I just met, as well as friends I've known for years. Summer day camp is another great opportunity to meet new people and make more friends, but it's also a great place to learn new skills such as leadership and responsibility. Sunday school is another incredible program that I love. Sunday school gives me the opportunity to help teach younger kids and guide them on the right path. And at Akiba High, it is yet another great place to hang out with friends and learn new things. Temple Akiba has created a home for me, and I feel like it is my responsibility to make others feel at home as well. I would now like to thank everyone for coming to the service. I'd also like to give a special thanks to the rabbi, cantor, and all of my teachers and camp counselors at Temple who have helped me get to where I am today.
Beautiful, Jaden. We're going to invite the congregation to rise as we offer the watchword of our faith, the Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
Please be seated, everyone, except for Alana.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך. ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך וביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאור על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתם מארץ מצרים להיות להם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Beautiful. Espy.
Hi, I'm Espy.
Hi,
Oh,
Espy.
wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Judaism is such a huge part of my life. I have had many passions and gone to different schools my whole life. The one thing that has stayed consistent is Temple Akiba. Through Temple Akiba, I have had opportunities to meet Jewish teens through NIFTY and resident camp. I love being able to meet and connect with new people and also teaching my friends about Judaism. With all of these connections and experiences, I am a link in the chain of Judaism. Judaism is prayers and songs, but it is also a huge community filled with a bunch of amazing people. I love getting to be a part of this community, and that is so special to me. NIFTY is also a huge part of Judaism to me. NIFTY has helped me become a leader and make so many friends while also learning more about Judaism and social action. At resident camp, I get to spend the best 2 weeks with my friends from Temple Akiba, getting closer each year. Both of these places and Temple Akiba connect me to so many different people who are Jewish like me. It doesn't matter what we look like or where we're from, we're all connected by Judaism, and that is so special. I would first like to thank my parents for supporting me through everything, and my sister for always knowing how to make me laugh. I would like to thank Rabbi and Cantor Lonnie for encouraging me to do better and teaching me what it means to be Jewish. And to my confirmation class, we did it. Congratulations to all of you.
Beautiful.
Hello, it's me again. Today, I will be singing the Miha Moha with that my sister and I made. If she could please come up and help me with it, that'd be very much appreciated. She's the better singer in this duo. And yeah,
Aaron, didn't you and Natalie write this during a long car trip?
yeah.
Very cool.
All right. It's just. Okay. 3, 7, 8. Mi hamoha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamoha nedar ba'kodesh. Nora tehilot osefele. Nora tehilot osefele. Yeah.
Wow, beautiful. Rafi.
Hi, everyone. I have been coming to Temple Akiva since I was in first grade, when the synagogue didn't even look like it is now. Ever since those first few days at Temple, I've become friends with some of the coolest and kindest people I've ever met. I know I speak for all of them when I say that I've had really awesome memories with them that will stay on our hearts forever. I guess you can basically call us one big family, kinda. Um, Another really awesome thing about Temple Akiba and Judaism is the fact that they help us learn to be good people and better than the people than we were before. We help each other become our best selves and always show kindness to one another and the people around us. One thing that's also really incredible about being Jewish is the food. We're always eating, always celebrating, and that's what makes Temple Akiba and Judaism so fun. We do reflect on the hard times, but we've always seemed to pull through, which is also pretty cool about Jewish people. One of my favorite things about Akiba specifically is summer camp. It's definitely one of the best summer camps I've been to, and I've made so many good memories with the people there, and it's the best. I'm so glad I got to make memories with these friends and people here at Temple Akiba, and I hope to make more fun memories at resident camp this summer.
Beautiful, Rafi. As long as these kids can remember, these adults can remember, we've offered the Hashkibenu at the end of every religious school day. And so it's appropriate that we offer it now as this liturgically comes at this part of the prayer service.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, leshalom. V'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. V'ros aleinu sukat shlomecha, v'ros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us daily wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Amen. Amen.
Josh, August.
All right. How's everyone doing? Good, good. All right. Well, here we are. Hey everyone. If you don't know me already, my name is Josh August, and I'm here to talk about what Judaism means to me. Well, first of all, Judaism isn't just family, isn't just community, it's the light and my clarity to life. But back to the family thing, because it kind of is my family at the same time. Like when I was walking up here, I had people like my sister yelling, "Go Josh," and a couple people waving. That's just the whole point, is like, it's to embarrass you, but also it's all love, you know? They all love you. And so at the end of the day, it's just like, it's amazing. It just, you know, it gets you smiling, you know, and that's what you need in life. First of all, I know all these, sorry, I'm really nervous. First of all, without Temple, I don't know how I'd meet all these amazing people. They are the reason why I am me. So, thank you guys. Also, I want to give a good thanks to Temple Akiba Sleepaway Camp, to all my counselors, because, you know, again, they're pretty amazing. Like, they have dealt with me for 9 years and watched me grow up. I don't even know how they did it. Honestly, they had to deal with just the craziest 14 people in the world for about like 9-10 years. And it's just like, kudos to everyone that has been along this ride with me. Thank you, Cantor Lonnie and Rabbi Zach. I mean, honestly, it's amazing. I just want to say thank you to the community and the temple, and I love you guys.
Thank you so much, Josh. We're going to ask the congregation to rise again for the Amidah. And Adam, Sandik, if you can come forward and lead us.
Adonai, Safatav Tiftach Ufia Kitekilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagador, Hagibor v'Hanora, Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, ve'Konei Hakol, ve'Zocher Asteya v'Imahot, Umevi Gula Lifnei B'neihem, L'man Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Mashiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah.
Bryce, thank you, Adam.
Atagi bor leolam Adonai, mechaye hakol ata, rav lehoshia, mechalkel chayim bechesed, mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim verofe holim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato lishenei afar michamocha bal gevurot umido melach melech mimi tu mechaye umatzmiach Yeshua v'ne'eman ata lechayot hakol baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol.
Thank you, Bryce. Please be seated, everyone. Jonah, Graf.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jonah Graf. Today, I've been asked to write a speech about how I am a link in the chain of Judaism. Well, for me, it was pretty easy. I'm a link in the chain of Judaism because of my genealogy and how I've been raised. Now, a more important question for me is, why am I going to stay a Jew? I'm going to stay Jewish because of what I've learned. What have I learned, you may ask? Well, All of my Jewish knowledge can be boiled down to one question and one question only. What does this mean to you? This is a question that the rabbi has been asking us since the beginning of our time here at Temple Akiba. Doesn't matter what the question is, whether it's after class when we're consulting the Tanakh or our Torah portions at our bar mitzvahs, the question is always, what does this mean to you? This question alone has taught me to think critically about my life and the world around me. Now, the real reason I'm going to stay Jewish is because of these people behind me. Judaism has given me friends who over time have really become my family, and it's given me that sense of community that I really want my kids to feel. So because of the knowledge and the people behind me, I will always be a Jew. Thank you.
Beautiful, Jonah. Thank you so much. Josh and Jaden, if you can come forward to lead us in the Kiddushah, we invite the congregation to rise once again. Hold on, I want to make sure this is a good key for you. Is it okay? All right.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, הכתוב אויר נביאך, וקרא זה על זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוא כל הארץ, כבודו. אדיר, אדירנו, אדוני, אדוננו, מאדיר שמחה בכל הארץ. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא יחיינו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, נמלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ונצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Please be seated, everyone. Ilana Reyes, please.
Sorry. As someone who has been going to temple since I was little, Judaism has always been a big part of my identity. It's been a way for me to connect with so many other people through organizations like NIFTY and the RIC, and through shared happenings like the ones we all experience at camp. Through all these experiences that unite me with other people who are also Jewish, I become a link in the chain of Judaism. Being able to share so many different practices with so many people everywhere really demonstrates how we're all connected through being Jewish. We have shared prayers and songs that all Jewish people are able to say that they know. Even if the tunes are different or the words are a little altered, we are able to sing together or pray together and share these events with people who are also Jewish. I go to places like camp and NIFTY, where I share amazing experiences with other people who are there just because they are Jewish, just like me. We are united by our Judaism, we feel connected through it, creating a sense of togetherness when we go to places like camp. While we are all so different, it is our Jewishness that connects us and puts us in these places together. As a Jew, I shared a lot of the same experiences and thoughts that other Jewish people do. We all stand together against hate and people that may not like us just because of our religion. And any example of this that I may experience, I know that there are other people out there who understand what it is like just because we are part of the same religion. Also, a huge part of Judaism is tradition, and as a link in the chain of Judaism, I help continue the traditions that are passed on to me. I learn the songs and the prayers that other people know, and I sing those with the other people at temple. And when I get older, I will be able to pass these traditions on to others who will then go on to continue the tradition as well. Regardless of how different I am from anyone else, just the fact that I am Jewish helps link me to every other Jew because we all go through so many of the same experiences, and we can relate to each other on many different levels. I'm so grateful for everyone who has been there for me, for all my friends at Temple who have had so many amazing experiences with, and who I am so happy to have gone through this process with. Thank you to Rabbi and Cantor and everyone else at Temple who has helped get me here and who's helped prepare me for this. And thank you to my family who I love so much.
Thank you, Alana. We're going to take a moment, everyone, to close our eyes and open our hearts and allow the incredible wisdom of these young people to filter into our souls as we pray silently. Is that a good key?
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amha Tasim Leolam. Yatahu Melech Adon Behor HaShalom. Ki atahu melech Adon Behor HaShalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beineha levarech et amha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
Thank you so much, Espi. Friends, we've come now to Seder Kriyat Torah, the service for the reading of Torah. We once again ask for all who are able to please rise as we take the Torah out of the ark.
Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai ve'en kemasecha malchutecha malchut kol olamim u'memshaltecha b'chol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. Adonai oz le'amo yitein. Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. Av harachamim heitiv avitzoncha et Zion. Tivnei chamot Yerushalayim. Tivnei chamot Yerushalayim.
levad batachnu, melech el ram venisa, Adon olamim.
Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah, Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah, Udevar Adonai mirushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, le'amo Yisrael, b'kedushato. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Adlul Adonai Yitzit, Uneromemo Shemo Yavta.
Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Ha'olam omed. Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Al Shlosha Devarim, Ha'olam omed. Al HaTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Please be seated, everyone. Al HaTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. And it's not yet our protocol to do a hakafa with the Torah, and that's why we're not all able to touch it right now. But hopefully that'll change soon. Okay. So on Shavuot, it is the tradition to read the Aseret HaDibrot, the 10 Commandments in Judaism. And there's actually 2 times that the 10 Commandments are offered in the Torah. One is in the book of Exodus, and one is the book of Deuteronomy. In this version, we have chosen the book of Exodus. And we're going to invite all of our Torah chanters to come forward: Camille, Benjamin, Zachary, Josh, and Bryce. So come on forward, folks. And we're going to ask for the parents of the confirmands to rise where you are, and for all of you as a community to offer the blessing before, and then later you'll offer the blessing after. Okay. So parents, please rise. Randy, if you can lead them. Baruch Adonai HaBarach Le'olam Va'ed. Mikol Ha'ami. Amen. Please be seated, folks.
Vayitaber Elohim et kol hadvarim ha'ele lemor. Anochi Adonai Elohecha asher hotzeticha me'eretz Mitzrayim mibeit avadim. Lo yihye lecha Elohim acharim al panai.
Beautiful job.
Lo ta'aseh lecha fesel וכל תמונה אשר בשמיים ממעל ואשר בארץ מתחת ואשר במים מתחת לארץ לא תשתחווה להם ולא תעובדם כי אנוכי אדוני אלוהיך אלקנה פוקד עוון אבות על בנים על שילשים ועל ריבעים לשונאי.
Terrific. Good job, Benjamin. Zachary.
ועושה חסד לאלפים, לא הווי ולשומרי מצוותי, לא תישא את שם אדוני אלוהיך לשווא, כי לא ינקה אדוני את אשר יישא את שמו לשווא. זכור את יום השבת לקודשו, ששת ימים תעבוד, ועשית כל מלאכתך, ויום השביעי שבת לאדוני אלוהיך, לא תעשה כל מלאכה אתה ובנך וביתך עבדך אמתך ובתמך וגרך אשר בשעריך.
כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, את היום ואת כל אשר בם, וינח ביום השביעי. על כן ברך אדוני את יום השבת ויקדשהו.
Now hold on, take your hand and go like this when you do the next line.
Wait.
Keep your face there. Kabed.
הבא את אביך ואת אמך למען יאריכון ימיך על האדמה אשר אדוני אלוהיך נותן לך.
Excellent job. Kendra, do you want to just explain what he was doing?
Of course. So I'm sure many of you have heard this already, but when my father was working at University Synagogue as the cantor, and this was chanted every year if my bubby, his mother, was in the audience in the congregation, anytime he chanted this, she would go like this, because it means you shall honor your mother and your father. And so it was like, you better honor your mother. So we've taught every bar and bat mitzvah that's had this portion, every confirmation class, every year, whoever gets this particular line, they have to do this.
All right, Bryce.
All right. Lo tirza, lo ti'af, lo tigno, lo ta'anech b'reacha et shaker, lo tachmo beit reyecha, lo tachmo eshet reyecha, vayavdo v'hamato, v'shoro v'hamaro, v'chol asher l'reyecha, v'chol ha'am ro'im et ha'kolo ve'et ha'lepidim ve'et kol ha'shofar ve'et Betahar Ashain Vayar Ha'am Vayanu Vayamdu Meraho.
You guys have a seat. Beautiful job. With these beautiful words of Torah still floating in the air, connecting heaven and earth, we're going to offer a prayer for healing in Misha Berach, which SB will be leading us in. And when we get to the center of the prayer, as my eyes meet yours, if there's someone that you are thinking of who could use an extra prayer of healing at this time, please don't be shy. Say those names out loud so we can pray together as a community.
Mishabera Avotenu Mekor Habraha Veimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Shebera imotenu mekor habraha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And let us say,
When people were sharing which prayer they wanted to lead, SB said she really wanted to lead Misha Berach, which had always been done by the cantor. And I think we have another junior cantor here. So beautifully, beautifully shared with such depth of heart and depth of spirit. We're going to ask for all parents to please rise again to offer the blessing after the reading of Torah. Randy, take it away. Torah emet, v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu, baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah. Amen. We now invite the congregation to please rise as we lift the Torah and show what our confirmants just so beautifully chanted.
Vezota Torah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael. Avi Adonai b'yad Moshe. Lai 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 lai
We're actually using a different Torah scroll than we usually do. Some of you may not have heard, but the Torah scroll that we tend to use is being fixed right now by one of the only female scribes in the entire world. Her name is Linda Kopelson, and she lives in Philadelphia. And we are using this Torah in the time being, and it's going to be a long project to get the other Torah fixed. And the community is certainly welcome over the course of the project to learn more about how this Torah will be fixed and how Torahs are written. Ki lekach tov natati lachem torati al ta'azovu. For I have given you a good instruction. Do not abandon my Torah. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, shalom. It is a tree. Shalom, shalom. It's not over. Shalom, shalom. The tree of life. Shalom, shalom. Eitz chaim hi lemachazikim avetomhecha meushar. Eitz chaim hi lemachazikim avetomhecha meushar. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom. Please be seated, everyone. So it is now an honor to invite forward representing our congregation. And you guys out here aren't going to see them. These guys in here will see them, but you'll hear. To invite forward representing the congregation, both Ira and Carol Diamond. Ira and Carol, are you there on Zoom?
We're here. We are here. Thank you, Rabbi.
Hold on, I want to come see you quickly. Oh, they look awesome. Okay.
Thank you.
So welcome. We're glad that you're here. And do you have anything you want to share with our confirmands?
We would definitely like to share something. Dear confirmands, Yasher Koach, what a beautiful service. You are an amazing class filled with warmth and such a sense of community.
It is our honor, on behalf of our board of directors, to present to you your certificates of confirmation.
We are so proud of you for all your accomplishments.
What a great milestone in your life.
Mazel tov, not only to you, but to your entire family and to our whole synagogue.
We will now call you up individually, and Rabbi will hand you your certificate. Josh August.
Mazel tov, Josh.
Benjamin Bischoff.
Hold on, Benjamin. You didn't alphabetize these. There we go. Okay. Mazel tov.
Aaron Cayetano.
Mazel tov, Aaron. We're so proud.
Camille Cosato.
1 second, Camille. Mazel tov.
Bryce Gray.
So proud of you, Bryce. You're welcome.
Jonah Graff.
Hold on, Jonah, you've come a long way. Mazel tov, so proud.
Jaden Knopf.
Hold on, Jaden. Hold on. Here we go. Mazel tov, Jaden. So proud.
Elana Reyes.
Sorry, Alana. There we go. Mazel tov.
SB Reynolds.
Mazel tov, SB. So proud of you.
Zachary Rosenberg.
Mazel tov.
Sloan Sabat.
Sloan, we're so proud of you.
Sophia Sokolov.
So proud of you, Sophia.
Adam Sondick.
Good job, Adam. So proud.
And Raphael Starr.
Rafi. Mazel tov. So proud. Thank you so much, Ira and Carol. We're going to see you back on Zoom in just a moment. But first, we'd like to invite to Zoom Linda Park, who is not only representing our sisterhood, but is the president of our sisterhood. And Ketralani, can you help with the books on this one?
Absolutely.
Linda, are you there? There you are. Hey, Linda.
Hi, everyone. It's my privilege to be here this evening representing Temple Akiba Sisterhood in this confirmation celebration with these 14 amazing teens and their families. Confirmation, as we all know, is traditionally celebrated on Shavuot, or the day of the giving of the Torah. And the service this evening has provided us the opportunity to see and share in the acceptance and the commitment of this confirmation class as they have led us in worship and in the reading of Torah. Their demonstrated dedication to prayer and to Torah are an inspiration to us all. Sisterhood has the honor of presenting each of these young people with a copy of The Torah, a woman's commentary, both as a memento of this milestone in their lives and as a resource for further study and understanding of their affirmation of Judaism, of Torah, and of being a part of the passage of our heritage and your heritage from generation to generation. So I didn't know I was going to have to call the names out. The books are there in order.
We've got it, Linda. We'll just hand them out to your good.
But I have something to say after you hand them their books.
All right, Josh. Where's Josh? Josh August. And Adam Sondick. This is not in alphabetical order. And Ilana Reyes. All right, we have Rafi Starwiner. Rafi and Sloan Savitt. And Zachary Rosenberg. And Aaron Cayetano. Sophia Sokolov. And Jonah Graff. Camille Casado. And Bryce Gray. Go. Jaden Knopf. Where's Jaden? And Benjamin Bishop. Go. And S.B. Reynolds.
And Linda, I think
Additionally, this year, Sisterhood has engaged as partners with the confirmation students in the pursuit of another aspect of their studies and commitment to Tikkun Olam. We propose to fund donations in honor of each of them to a specific charitable or socially conscious cause, and it's with great pride that we have presented donations in their names, the names of each of the students, to the following organizations: Heal the Bay, Jewish Family Services of Los Angeles, the Jewish Federation in benefit of Tour de Summer Camps, and the Dr. Susan Love Research Foundation. All worthy endeavors. I want to thank each of the students for allowing us to participate in this endeavor and acknowledge the contribution of their parents for having provided role models for all of them. Joshua, Benjamin, Aaron, Camille, Jonah, Bryce, Jaden, Alana, Espy, Zachary, Sloan, Adam, Sophie, and Rafi. We are so very thankful to be a part of your community and to have you be a part of ours. Mazel tov, Yasher Koach.
And Linda, thank you so much for all that you and Sisterhood have done for all of our congregation. We really are so honored through you. We have one additional presentation, and that is the annual Rabbis Award. And we give this to that student or those students who have really risen above and beyond academically and with integrity, who've not only had regular attendance, but have had regular attendance with questions and with insights. It was such a hard determination to land upon who should receive the Rabbi's Award this year, and we really came to two people. And we'd like for Benjamin and Zachary to come forward. Stand over here. I remember well before each of you became a bar mitzvah, you would come regularly on Friday night, and you even led so much of one service together. I think you were in 6th grade at the time, or maybe the very beginning of 7th grade. From before then, through then, and until now, you have truly ascended in ways that keep us grounded. And so we are presenting to you today with a text that has been important to my heart, a text that we've studied at one point or another in your years at Temple Akib, and that's Pirkei Avot. These are the ethics of our ancestors. This is rabbinic wisdom that has phrases that you've known throughout your lives. If not now, when? If I'm not for myself, who will be for me? Study these, take them through with you through high school, college, and beyond. And you may not agree with everything in here, I certainly don't. But they always help point me in a direction to harness goodness. So Zachary, this one is yours, and they're both inscribed, and Benjamin, that is for you. Mazel tov to both of you. Have a seat. Thank you. It pains us that we can't hug every one of these kids right now. It's just still protocol. But we'll get beyond it. We'll get beyond it. So before we have a formal declaration of confirmation, I believe there is a presentation from the class. Jonah. Yes. Jonah Graff.
Hello, I'm back. Hello, everybody. My name is Jonah Graff, and today I'm presenting our class's gift to the temple. We thought we should get the temple something that would be up for, the rest of eternity. And we were told that an art project or something of that sort might not be kept up for that long. So our next thought was, what better to get the temple than something they wanted? So we decided to get, I don't have them with me, but we decided to get these beautiful mezuzahs to put up everywhere, and as a reminder that we are everywhere in the temple. And Rabbi, we expect these to stay up till we come back with our kids.
How incredibly beautiful. Thank you so much to the class, to your parents. We can't wait to put them up together. And we're gonna invite you as a class, as we emerge back into the synagogue building, to help put them up. So we're gonna make that a class project. Thank you so much, Jonah. Thank you to all of you. So, Ira Diamond, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Ira, if you can read on page 10 for us.
We have the honor to present to the congregation of Temple Akiba this year's confirmation class to be a holy link for the Jewish people.
Carol Diamond.
Confirmants of Temple Akiba, you stand here this day in continuation of your formal education in our school. You also stand here because your parents felt strongly enough to do everything necessary to bring about your confirmation. Parents, we now ask you to stand and speak of your hopes, dreams, and prayers for your children.
Thank you. And parents, we're on page 10. We now, parents remain standing. We invite everyone who's here, including confirmands, to please rise. And let's all read together. Dear families, we stand with you today not as witnesses, but as participants in the ongoing dreams of our people. Through you, this congregation continues to inspire and motivate young minds and young souls. We stand here this day as a community, grateful that you have handed the torch so beautifully to the next generation. May we all, as your congregational family, march forward toward bringing goodness into the world. Everyone be seated except for confirmands. And Randy, I'm going to ask you to come forward as we offer you our blessings.
Lechi lach, to a land that I will show you. Lech lecha, to a place you do not know. Lechi lach, on your journey I will bless you. song Shema B'ni Shani Biti. Listen, my daughter, listen, my son. Shema B'ni, take these wings to fly with. Shani Biti, with these roots you will grow. This is my promise, this is my blessing. You are the promise and you are the blessing. Shema B'ni, Shim'i Biti. May you live to see the wonder in this world and those yet to come, to care for those who came before you, to trust in those who are yet to come. Shema B'ni, Shim'i Biti. Ufros aleinu, ufros aleinu, ufros aleinu, sukat shelomecha. May your heart be filled with wisdom. May your mind be filled with love. May your lips be filled with sweetness. May you shine like the stars above. Shema B'ni, Shim'i Biti. So you shall fly on wings of eagles, and you will grow to be straight and tall. This is my promise, this is my blessing. You are the promise, and you are the blessing. Shema B'ni, Shim'i Biti. Shema B'ni, Shim'i Biti. To a land that I will show you. Lech lecha, to a place you do not know. Lechi lach, on your journey I will bless you, and you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing, and you shall be a blessing. Lechi lach, Lechi lach, and I shall make your name great. Lech lecha, and all shall praise your name. Lechi lach, to the place that I will show you. L'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, lechi lach. And you shall be a blessing, and you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. shall be a blessing, and you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing, and you shall be a blessing. Lechilach, l'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, lechilach. One last time, you shall be a blessing, and you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing, and you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing.
They got it. Thank you so much, Liz. As you stand beneath this talit, as one class of confirmands, we offer you this blessing that truly comes from everyone who's here in this community.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichunecha.
May God's light shine upon you and be gracious unto you.
Yisod Adonai panav elecha ve'asem lecha shalom. Shalom.
May God's light always be upon you and grant you the most precious gift, the gift of shalom, of peace. Amen.
Amen.
Your children have literally grown before our eyes. We're so very proud of them. And at this moment, we offer a prayer of Shehechianu, thanking God for giving us life and sustaining us and enabling us to reach right now.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam,
Shehechianu v'kimanu v'hegianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehechianu v'kimanu v'hegianu lazman hazeh.
Hello, everyone. With a mom who worked at Temple Akiba, Judaism has been a staple of my life from the get-go. I went through preschool here, religious school, and I've learned about my Jewish culture and identity here for the past 16 years. I learned so much here, and I gained all the knowledge I needed to begin to form my own Jewish identity. Because at some point, you have to take what you've learned from everyone else and just to start forming your own values. And for me, Judaism is about people. And I say this, I mean it in many different ways. First of all, Judaism is about the friendships and connections. Going to camp and religious school my entire life, the friends behind me I have made are some of the best ones I have now, and the memories are priceless. This community has always been very welcoming to everyone, and I strive to make that something I do in my daily life. In that way, one of the values I've learned is my sense of community, and it is something I think is really important. The second thing I mean when I say people is about the world as a whole. Throughout history, Jews have been constantly oppressed. As one of my teachers once told me, the story of every Jewish holiday is pretty much the same. They tried to kill us, we survived, let's eat. Although that's very oversimplified, it is a representation of the resilience of the Jewish community and our struggle to be proud of our identity throughout history while facing oppression. After the Holocaust, Jews everywhere uttered the phrase, never again. Never again can we let a mass genocide of this magnitude happen to anyone, anywhere, no matter what. In that way, I believe Judaism is about inclusion and equality and making sure everyone knows that they matter. When we say that phrase, never again, we have an obligation to ensure that we hold true to it. We have to speak out against injustice and act in protest when we see something unfair. Because even though it might not be us being oppressed, it doesn't matter. They were there for us during the Holocaust and during all of the other events that the Jewish people have endured, and now we need to be there for them. So when I think of what defines me a Jew, I think of not only my community and the bonds we have built and the obligation we have towards each other, but also the responsibility we have every day to commit gimilut chasadim, acts of loving kindness. Lastly, I just want to thank everyone who's helped me reach this point. That includes Leah and Sarah and all of my Hebrew school teachers throughout the years, with a special thanks to Rabbi and Cantor for pulling this entire service together and teaching us about Judaism every week. And I want to thank my family as well for supporting me and allowing me to be here today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Benjamin. Our concluding prayers are now on page 11. We invite the congregation to please rise for the Aleinu. Sophia will be leading us.
Okay. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'take gedulah l'yotzei bereshit, shelo asanu kehavot,
ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, לגאול עלינו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר,
והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא,
יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו, ושמו אחד. Thank you, Sophia. Let's remain standing, everyone. The following reading on page 12 was written by Chana Senesh as she was a paratrooper for the Haganah in trying to rescue Jews who were being persecuted in the Holocaust. There are stars up above so far away we only see their light long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways to remember. Jonah Graff, if you'll come forward to lead us in the Mourner's Kaddish.
Yit Kadal Vid Kadash Meraba, Velma Divra Hirte Vemlich Malchute, Bechaechon Uvyamechon, Uvchae Dechol Beit Yisrael, Bagala uvizman kari vemru amen. Yeheshme rabba mebarach, le'alam ume almaya. Yitparach, vishtabach, vitpa'ar vitraman vitnase, vitadar vitale vitalal, shmei dikudasha brechu. Le'ela min kol birchata vishirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma vemru amen. Yehesh lama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim alenu ve'al kol Yisrael, vemru amen. Oseh shalom bimramav, huya aseh shalom, alenu ve'al kol Yisrael, vemru amen.
May the one who creates peace in the high heavens help us understand that by reaching out to one another, we create peace on earth as well. For all Israel and for all humanity, we say, Amen. Let's all remain standing. We were going to close with Oseh Shalom, but we had a request from the class that the circle game is really meaningful, and I think that's so appropriate for an occasion like tonight. So, Cantors, how are we doing this?
We're all
singing. All right,
together.
Liz, are you playing
We're
also?
encouraging everyone
Okay.
to sing with us.
All right,
We're all singing.
Okay. Yesterday a child came out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like, when you're older, must appease him, and promises of someday make his dreams. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. 16 springs and 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to car wheels through the town. And they tell him, take your time, it won't be long now, till you drag your feet to slow the circle down. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. So the years spin by, and now the child is 20. Though his dreams have lost some grandeur coming true, there'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams and plenty, before the last revolving year is through. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We we can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle game. And go round and round and round in the circle game. Please be seated, everyone. Do we have a video, Randy? All right, confirmands, come on out and sit with your families. Bring your chair with you.
We are gifts and we are blessings. We are history in song. We are hope and we are healing. We are learning to be strong. We are words and we are stories. We are pictures of the past. We are carriers of wisdom, not the first and not the last. The door of our door, nagi god lecha. The door of our door, we protect this chain. From generation to generation, the door of our door, these lips will praise your name. Looking back on the journey, that we carry in our heart. From the shadow of the mountain to the waters that would part, we are blessed and we are holy. We are children of your way, and the words that bring us meaning, we will have the strength to say. Dor vador nagid God lecha. Dor vador we protect this chain. From generation to generation, Dor vador, these lips will praise your name.
Alex, thank you so much for being our Zoom master today. We really appreciate it. And mazel tov to the entire class and their family. We love you all so much. And this concludes our service.